And we are live. Welcome to Pros Only TV. You're here with myself, Roland. Manchester United versus Atalanta. Boy, big game in the Champions League. The Champions League is back, of course. I don't know what's going to happen with United. We're seeing the 3-5-2. We don't know what's going to happen. Who's going to be doing what? Are we going to get the win? We don't want to drop in the Europa. But guys, you're locked in with me, Pros Only TV. Let's go.
Drop a can.
Technical difficulties. I'm not sure what happened there. But yeah, before we do anything, guys, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, hit that notification bell. And yeah, man, let's get into it. Man. The lineups are at the bottom of the screen. So as you can see below, De Gea in goal, Aaron Wan-Bissaka at right wing back. We've got the back three of Maguire, Varane, and Eric Bailly, which is a surprise. Luke Shaw at left wing back. In the middle, McTominay, Pogba, Fernandes, and up front, the front two, Rashford and Ronaldo. Boy, guys, give me your comments in terms of like what's this lineup about? Were you expecting Bailly to come into the side? Were you expecting Fred to drop out and Pogba coming back in? Rashford coming in and Cavani dropping out. I think he's a little bit injured anyway. But let's see what's going to happen, man. I think that this 3-5-2 or this 3-4-1-2 or the 5-3-2, whatever people want to call it, it's not sustainable. We already know what's going to happen is there's players on the bench who are not going to be happy to sit on the bench, namely Sancho. Obviously, we know about Van der Beek's situation, Lingard, Pogba potentially if Fred comes together again. So there's so many different details in this, man. And Ollie's going to die by this decision, in my opinion. I don't think he's going to be able to sustain this and keep this up for the rest of the season. He's only doing this to be able to provide defensive stability, which I think is kind of crazy because, he was the one that didn't target a midfielder in the summer anyway that he needed for that defensive stability. So, it is what it is. But let's get into some comments before we move on. Man said Bick in there first. I can't even see Bick's comment on here, bro. But big up Rich Eagle Eye Football. Go subscribe to that on YouTube. Big up Baby Rage in the building. Yo, what's going on, my guy? You good? He said, are you going to watch the Miami Heat Mavericks today? Nah, bro. I need to sleep, fam. Work. We got work, man. It's a bit difficult. I'm back again Friday night. I think the Bucks are playing. Let me just double check just to make sure. I'm gonna be back. Let me just check this real quick. I'm gonna be back on Friday night, and it's going to be the Knicks versus the Bucks on Friday night, and then on Sunday night it's the Raptors versus the Nets. So that's when the basketball is going to be back. I'm going to be mainly focused on weekends for basketball, to be honest. Can't really do much during the week just because of the timings and all of that. But yeah, Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays, you're going to see me doing NBA streams anyway. So yeah, we'll probably have one probably Friday, Saturday, and Sunday this week anyway. So yeah, so I'm just going to pick one game on the Saturday night to do. And then we'll watch along together, which is going to be calm. There's a bit of technical difficulties, people, as well. Sorry for the technical difficulties, man. My laptop was mashed up on Friday, trying to secure a new one real quick, but it's taking long right now. So hopefully by Friday, it should be back in full effect. Back with the smooth visuals, the quick internet, and all of that. But yeah, you're just gonna have to deal with this for right now, and I'm gonna have to deal with it too. Big up my guy, CY in the building. I hope you're good, my guy. And Baby Rage, yeah, Knicks Bucks going to be nice. The Knicks have been on fire this season. They lost, I think, yesterday against the Raptors, I think they did. So, yeah, it's going to be a very, very interesting game. And obviously defending champs, Giannis. We get to see Giannis on the channel for the first time, so that's going to be good. And yeah, man, I'll try and look for what games coming up on Saturday. I'll pick one and we'll schedule up a watch along for that. And then on Sunday, it's Raptors versus Nets. That's going to be a good game as well. So we'll get into that. Big up CYS moderator things. Yes, I know you are. Do your thing, bro. When the bots are attacking, get on them. But yeah, guys, talk to me about this game. What do you think the predictions are going to be? I'm not too sure. I feel like Atalanta would have learnt their lesson last time out. I feel like in the first game, the first half especially, they were very confused as to, like, should they press or should they kind of sit back and hit us on the counter? And they were caught in between two minds, and then they decided to sit back, soak up the pressure, because they thought United really ain't going to do us nothing if we sit back and sit deep. And then they hit us on the counter with with one goal, and obviously set pieces. You already know the United aren't really great on set pieces, despite the fact that we got that new set piece coach in the summer. So they got that goal from that. Obviously, I want to look at the Atalanta team as well, because I want to see if most of their first teamers are back, because in the first game against United, several of their first teamers were actually out. So, it's going to be interesting to see their lineup, and I'm going to be looking at it very shortly. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see with their lineup, actually, their full strength lineup actually back, what's going to happen here. Because now you're facing the full strength side, and, United, a bit of confidence, shaking a little bit. Obviously, they got that win against Spurs, but it doesn't mean anything really in the grand scheme of things, because these next two games is going to be very, very interesting, because with this five at the back that United are going with, it might be able to get us through tonight and get us through against City on Saturday. If let's say we get a draw, maybe not win, but let's get a draw. Let's say, for example, he can't continue to keep this up throughout the course of the season. It's going to be very interesting to see how it works. And the fact that he has to keep all these players happy. Do you know what I'm saying? The ones that are going to be on the bench. Predictions, bro. I'm not sure, man. It's hard to say, man. We need a win. That's all I can really say at this moment in time. We need a win, because if we don't win this game, the next two games that we've got in the group, the last two games, they're going to be very difficult to win. Or, well, there's going to be a lot of pressure behind us to win those games to get through the group. But if I'm gonna put a number on it, I say we win this game 2-0. Because of that defensive stability, I feel like we're a bit more shored up back at the back. Obviously, Bailly in the side. Me, I want Bailly to be playing, because I feel like that recovery pacing behind is always good. But obviously, with this new formation, you don't really need it as much. I expect us to press high as well, because we have those three centre backs, so that's going to be interesting. But we need to spare a thought for Sancho, because, fam, I don't think he realised he was going to be sitting on the bench when he came here in the summer with that £73 million price tag on his back. Now he's looking at this situation, thinking to himself, like, why did I even come here? I could have went to London, could have went to Chelsea or something. So, it's pretty interesting about that situation. Obviously, Van der Beek, I said it already in the group chat, he has to swing at Oli tomorrow. When they hit training ground, he has to swing at Oli, bruv, because how he's not getting into this side, I don't understand. But it is what it is. But yeah, I'm thinking about, I'm agreeing with you, bro. Probably 2-0. Ronaldo's gonna score. He's inevitable. You already know, Mr. Champions League. And I'm backing a Pogba goal. I feel like he's gonna have a bit more freedom to move forward and into different spaces, occupy different spaces, and he's gonna get in on the act as well, I think. So yeah, 2-0. Ronaldo, Pogba. But yeah, guys, if you're in there, let me know your predictions in the chat as well. But yeah, I mean, I'm looking at this team. It's going to be interesting to see what happens, to be honest with you. And this three at the back system is going to be, I don't think it's going to be sustainable. But let's check the Atalanta lineup let's just check that out real quick, just so I can give you a flavor of what they've got going on their side, and if everybody's back, because Demiral was a beast in the first game and he got injured. He's on loan from Juventus. But let's see what we got. Lineups. So they've got Musso in goal. Demiral's back. Martin de Roon, who's a midfielder but is flexible enough to play at the back, so he's playing as one of the three centre backs. So de Roon, Demiral in the centre, and Palomino, Zappacosta, Frula, Koopmeiners, and Myler, the Danish fullback or wing back. Yeah, he played pretty well in the Euros. Ilicic, Pasalic and Zapata up front, and Zapata caused us a bit of issues in the second half when he came on at Old Trafford. So expect a lot of like running from him. He's going to be trying to occupy at least one of these defenders. He's going to need his runners in behind him to kind of help him out. He doesn't want to get isolated there. Coop Miners, watch out for him. Good on the ball. Can dictate play in midfield. Obviously, Zappa Costa, we already know about him from his time at Chelsea. Probably wasn't at home at Chelsea, so he's definitely more at home in Bergamo with Atalanta. So expect him to be flying down that side, and it's going to be interesting to see how we approach this game, because if we start too high, it could be a long evening, because you got to try and get through the first 10 minutes of the game, maybe sit 10 yards deeper than you would normally want to, because you want to kind of soak up a bit of that pressure. You're away from home, and then as the game progresses, you gradually move forward and up the pitch, because we've got the players to do that, especially with the likes of Pogba and Rashford and whatnot, because there's an outball there with Rashford too because of the pace. So I mean, it's interesting to see what's going to happen. Also look out for Mila, on the left-hand side for Atalanta. Very solid wing back. Like he doesn't have a problem. He hasn't got any technical flaws at all. So you need to be interested in that. But yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. Guys, let me know. Do you think United are going to win this game? Because it's getting to the we're what, 5 minutes from kickoff, 4 minutes from kickoff. It's going to be interesting right now. It's going to be interesting. The guys are in the tunnel. Stadium is packed in Bergamo. The guys are now entering onto the field. And boy, this is going to be an interesting game. But yeah, Champions League anthem is about to play. Zapata's looking ready right now. But we got Champions League Varane at the back, so it should be interesting. Let's see what's going to go down. Man like Ilicic in the building as well, bruv. He's looking focused right now. Ronaldo's ready for this too. Miss Champions League nights with the fans back though. Better atmospheres. I'm surprised that Darun as the right centre back though. In the free. It's gonna be interesting to see what happens there. But yeah, they look like they're full strength as well. They look like they're full strength. Most of their players are gonna be are back now. Handshakes exchanged. Let's see. And we're recapping the team again. Got that back five. Yeah, it is a back five. Like, I don't like people getting confused sometimes, innit? Like, you'll see when United don't have the ball, the shape, our fullbacks are right next to the centre half. So it's really a five at the back. People want to call it the 3-4-3, but nah, it's a five at the back system. Every time we won't have the ball, the fullbacks are going to be right there, like right next to the centre halves, the three centre backs. So defensive stability, as people want to claim it, but you know, I still think that this side can concede goals for whatever reason, like regardless of if you play. And that's when the bubble's going to burst. When we get beat in this system, even with the three centre halves, and the reason why it was put in place in the first place was to make sure that we don't concede chances and goals. But if you're not keeping the ball, you're going to concede chances. Kickoff about to happen right now. And we've kicked off. Ooh. Man like Gasparini. Got Zappa Costa on the ball right now. He didn't do so well at Chelsea. That was a Conte signing, by the way, as well. Didn't work out for him at Chelsea, but it is what it is. Wan-Bissaka don't want to get caught out. The last time we played the five at the back was against RB Leipzig last season. He got caught out in the first 20 minutes, Wan-Bissaka. So he needs to be on his P's and Q's, because the game was done after 20 minutes. We need to be sure that he's on top form today. Big up my guy, Bick, in the building. Go listen to Raw Football Talk on Spotify. Check out the episodes, man. They got some good stuff going on over there. Yeah, as expected, United trying to sit back and counter now, which is what is probably needed. Last time we was that five at the back. Rashford. Oof. Ooh. That was close. And now they're springing into action. They're pressing a bit, but they don't want to leave gaps at the back because this game can get stretched mad easily as well. Varane is class, man. I can't believe people were trying to say that Maguire was better than Varane just because they don't watch La Liga and trying to judge him off of like one season. Man, like Baye as well. Ronaldo, sure, back to Ronaldo. Rashford is that outball for United if they ever want to exploit the pace. And that's the issue. That front two needs pace in it. Obviously, you have to keep Ronaldo in it, but I think it's probably better suited if we had the three forwards instead of the two. But then it's about that midfield two to go in there with the fullbacks, with the wingbacks, sorry. And that's where the dilemma is because you can't leave a Pogba out if you've got. I mean, you can't leave a Pogba out and you can't put McFred in that midfield too because I don't think that they got that correct kind of balance to keep the ball as well. Because that 3-4-3 is a bit more attacking than what we're playing right now with the two up front. Bruno Mustard off the ball there. Ilicic fouled by Pogba. Oh, he's fouled by Rashford, really. That was no handball. Was it? Hands kind of down to his side. I wonder if the players know what the hand gestures from Ollie is, bro. Ooh. Zapata couldn't bring that down. So you had a nice little touch here to just settle it, bro. If he could have went forward, bro, and just smashed it. I think he was off as well. I think he was just coming back from offside, to be honest. But it shows that they can get in behind, even with the three. That's what I'm saying. The first time we concede in this formation is going to be interesting to see how we react. Yeah, United are sitting very deep, I think. Trying to be compact when they don't have the ball. You don't really see it. You're not seeing a lot of people vacate space, which is what we've been seeing a lot of. Zilicic. Oof. Oh no. That was McTominay's mistake though. Nah. That's crazy, man. But I told you, as soon as we concede, which is yes, it's an unlucky touch, but it's gone right into the path of Zapata. He cuts back inside, and you can see Ilicic there, arrives into the box and through De Gea's arms. That's the first blip. Because that's a routine save. It should be a routine save. It's the first blip of De Gea. But we've seen over the last three years, you could say, we've seen it. He has that little bit of a mistake in him. They're trying to claim there's a bit of interference with David De Gea, but no, no interference. De Gea just made the mistake. It should be a routine save. You should smother that and it should be in. But it's going to VAR, so let's see. They're saying interference, but I'm saying interference is going to VAR, so let's see. Let's see. Will Ilicic goal stand? Yeah, goal stands. Goal stands. Atalanta 1, United 0. I told you, the first goal that gets conceded in this formation is going to open up everything. It's going to open up everything. And this could end up being a long night. We have to come back now. We can't afford to go any further behind. We need to get a grip in this game. I feel like we're not getting our foot on the ball, and this is the issue. Look at this. It's too much of this soaking up pressure, trying to counter attack. No, we got a lot of good footballers in our side, or supposed good footballers. They should be able to keep the ball. And it's interesting that Rashford is playing up front tonight. I know Cavani had a bit of either cramp or some issue towards the end of the game against Tottenham, but with Rashford, he's not somebody that you can expect to hold the ball up in this kind of system. You're going to need somebody to kind of do that, because there needs to be a bit of a complementary fix with the two of them. You see with Cavani and Ronaldo up top against Spurs, there's one that's going to be a bit more withdrawn, who's going to link play with Bruno and the other midfielders and then even the wing backs. But with Rashford, you just got pure pace, and this is somebody that needs to come on like how he did in the Spurs game, really, where you're just exploiting the gaps at the back with the pace. You're not going to be able to do that from the start against this Atalanta side, especially if we don't have a foothold of the ball, which, we're trying to get things going. But in all honesty, I don't think Atalanta are going to make the same mistake as they did last time. I don't think they're going to be as naive. I think Gasperini's going to have them drilled, understanding what they can do, what United can do to them. So I don't know what's going to happen. See where it goes. There goes my prediction. Yeah, already gone. So is mine. We conceded, which I should have expected, to be honest. Yeah, sure. I don't understand why Harry Maguire keeps moving forward like that. Luke Shaw with a chance for Ronaldo across. And loops over the bar. Claiming deflection, but I don't think there was one in the end. They're stretching us a bit still. I mean, our wing backs don't know whether to go forward, push forward, or and press, or they need to stay in position. They're getting caught out a little bit. You forget that Atalanta, they play this system. This is their system. This is what they do week in, week out. So they're very well drilled. They know the strengths, they know the weaknesses. United just started working on this last week after the Liverpool defeat, and then think that they can just kind of perform with it. No, that's not how it works. Rashford fouled. Fouled by the goal scorer Ilicic. I mean, this is an opportunity here from the free kick. Luke Shaw to take. Ooh, is that handball? Goalkeeper Ronaldo clash. Yeah, I don't think that was a handball. There's Ronaldo. Cross. Wan-Bissaka. Oh, it's not a good cross. Pogba. Ronaldo. Ooh. That was his opportunity there. Nice little floated ball from Pogba. He's saying he should have given it to me to feet. Still good play to get into that position. This is mad interesting when I'm seeing Rashford not pushing up alongside Ronaldo. Ronaldo's gesturing in him to press. As I said, like Atalanta play this formation. Zapata's brought the ball down. Oof. They're saying offside, but no. I don't think he was. Let's see the replay. Oh, he might just be off, you know. They let it go. Nice little touchdown from Zapata there as well. United were struggling a little bit to get up the pitch. Maybe dropped too deep. With the three centre halves, we can afford to push up a little bit more because you've got Varane and Bailly with good recovery pace to get back if we ever get caught in trouble. But yeah, it is what it is. Big up Red Devil 11 in the building. I hope you're good, my guy. Yeah, don't worry about you being late. What's that? And Damio Ragazzi. You're supporting Atalanta today. I forgot. Yeah, you said you was going to support Atalanta today. 2-1 to my Atalanta full time. That's your prediction, boy. They have a good start right now. Ilicic with the goal after 12 minutes. Right now, it's making United look a bit. Boy, it's looking like 2 wins from these last 2 games. We got a long way to go in this game, but we have to wait and see. It means let's go, boys, in Italian. Come on, that's what you're on, boy. I respect it though. Certain man don't want us to win. Maybe makes Ollie's exit a bit closer, but honestly, where does the club go from here? Conte's now gone to Spurs, so who are we gonna get? We can't really get anybody really that's world class, elite level. So you know, it is what it is. I guess we're stuck with him until the end of the season. So all you can really do as a supporter is do the vibes thing. Gasparini is there coaching. Rashford is really struggling with this front 2 situation. We've already known that he's not a striker. Like, he's not a striker, and he's struggling up there trying to, because he can't hold the ball up. We knew this from ages ago. So, and Ronaldo's not a hold up kind of guy. So, you know what it is like. You're gonna. There was no interference there. I don't think there was any interference there. It's just De Gea has just made a mistake. You know, and this is just gonna put bags of pressure on Ollie. Like, and the thing about it is that the results leading up to this game haven't been good anyway. How many wins in the last 7 or 8? Probably 2 or 3. You know, so like, we shouldn't be kidding ourselves here. The run of games that we've been on is poor. He's struggling to get through this run of games. With still so many games to go in this run, right through the end of this month. With Arsenal, we play on December 2nd. That's the last of this long kind of sticky run that we had from the beginning of October. And in that run so far, we've had 2 wins. Atalanta, the reverse game, the Spurs game. You know, so I mean, it's not looking good right now. Not looking good at all. We'll take Steve Bruce at this point. Oh, you know what time I went? Come on, I know what you're saying, bro, but nah, no Steve Bruce is here, man. Can't do that. No vibes for me. I'm just supporting other teams until further notice. Oh. Yes, Ilicic is good. He's very good. Tidy player, man. Tidy player. 25 minutes gone. 1-0 to Atalanta. Ilicic with the goal on 12 minutes. This isn't looking good for United right now. Atalanta are toying with us. They're literally keeping the ball. They're just moving it side to side across the pitch, trying to work their opening. United are literally sitting deep and waiting for this counter-attack because they've got the pace in Rashford. But in all honesty, I feel like Rashford is playing wide on the left when he should be a lot closer to Ronaldo up front. If you saw the way Ronaldo and Cavani played on Saturday, they were very close to each other. You saw the goal that Ronaldo laid off for Cavani, that second goal. See how close they were to each other. Was able to pick the ball up and just find him, feed him when he made that run in behind. So where Rashford is playing is a bit strange, and where he's positioning himself. He needs to get closer to Ronaldo, pick up these pockets of space. Lewandowski just bags. Come on. He's my shout for Ballon d'Or. Buying my German team because of Nagelsmann. Proper gaffer him, yeah. Nagelsmann's a good coach, man. He's a real good coach. And he made that move to Bayern, which you'd say is a natural progression for most like top coaches in Germany. I'm surprised they went so young though. You know, Bayern are not really notoriously known for that. I mean, maybe one of the youngest coaches they've ever had was probably Pep, you know, and that was, you know, always going to be, it wasn't going to be a long-term thing. And they went so young, which is interesting. And I didn't even know about this. They paid Leipzig 25 million euros to get him in. Mad. That's how you know he's highly rated, boy. But yeah, I mean, yeah, this is where I'll be talking about United. Who's to come in? I don't even know who's going to come in because Ollie's not going to stay. I can't see him staying. I said the international break, but it's about who comes in. And you already know the options now are kind of like bottom barrel options now. If we're talking about the high level, we're talking about managers that are unproven at this top level. Even Poch, they're now linking us with him. He's not the guy that you can go for and say, oh yeah, now take this team. Look at how he's struggling at PSG. We're expecting him to win the Champions League because he's got Messi. Ramos hasn't played, obviously, but Hakimi's there. You've got Neymar and Mbappe there. You have to win the Champions League because there's no other choice. You have no choice. I can't see Poch coming, like leaving PSG to come and take this job, so that's not going to happen. Then who have you got? You've got Ten Hag. You've got Potter, Brendan Rodgers. They're even talking Southgate. Like, I don't want any of them. Like, fam, I don't know. I don't even know who I put in charge. Like, it's crazy. We could stump up 30 million easy and secure Ten Hag, but the Glazers were born brainless. Yeah, man. Even with the Ten Hag thing, it's like you need to have the system and the structure around him in order for him to succeed. He doesn't succeed without a proper structure behind him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. United ain't doing really well because we're not keeping the ball. It's just typical. Like, soak up the pressure and hit on the counter attack. But when the side that you're playing is so good on the ball, they've been one of the highest scorers, or if not the highest scorers in Serie A in the last 3 seasons. Expect goals here. Like, they will find their opening. They will take their chances. So it is what it is. Their football IQ is not high enough to know about Eric and the wonders he's done with Ajax. Man said he's loving it right now. We're struggling right now. The fact that we've got people like McTominay in the midfield, man. This guy can't keep ball, man. I don't know what he's there for. I don't know what he offers. It's tiring to watch. Gasparini's on the touchline. He's going to be on the touchline the whole game, just watching, patrolling, conducting and organizing. Solskjaer's doing air traffic control signals, bro. Like he's at the airport, bro. Oh no. What a block by Eric Bailly. Zapata was in, and a good block from everybody to clear it out for a corner. Whoa, they're saying potential penalty check. VAR decision. Potential handball from Eric Bailly, looks like. Are they going to give it? Okay, no. No penalty. Woo, that was close. No pen. They take the corner. And it's wasted. And it's wasted. He should have been in a UEFA Champions League final if not for the lucky Spuds. Yeah, he could have been. I mean, don't forget that Ajax team, the core of that was the team we played in the Europa League final. And then they made that natural progression to get to the Champions League semis. And obviously, a step too far for them to get to that final. Spurs did some madness on in that semi-final, especially at the Amsterdam Arena. So, yeah, it's crazy. When Tottenham have more ambition than it's peak. I mean, you're not wrong, bro. Like some people will say, "Oh, Spurs is confused." Nah, they know what they're doing. They're going to be fighting for top 4 next season. Probably not this season. Might be a bit too early for them. But next season, they're definitely fighting for top 4. I think it's just a bit too early to say they'll be fighting for top 4 this season. I don't think they can get in transfers like that in January. Like any big names or anybody that can come and add to what they already have. He's going to have to utilize that squad. That's never a handball. Just seeing the replay now. Come on. His hands are not even out. He just blocked it like off his shoulder. But yeah, Conte going there is mad. It's mad. Like, we thought he wasn't going to go there, but all of a sudden, boom, he's there. I mean, it's going to be interesting to see what happens because obviously they still have that Harry Kane issue that they need to resolve. He doesn't want to be there. It's clear. And I don't think any manager really now at this point can really change that. But at the same time, I feel like Spurs have priced him out of the move. 27 years old. And the way he's behaving right now, it could put clubs off, to be honest with you. Because he has to be able to say he's going to commit. Because let's say, if he makes the wrong choice again, let's say, for example, is he going to just do the same? Pull a strop, not put in the shift that he usually puts in? It is what it is. I mean, look, we're talking Spurs, brother, and this is supposed to be a United game. It's mad. Social looks lost without his iPad right now. It's true. There's no iPads in that stadium, boy. Man has to actually get onto the touchline and actually watch what's going on. And Bailly just bailed pull out. Zapata now takes a shot, blocked by Bailly again. Out for a corner. No more Candy Crush. He's done out here. Oh, Nabri's got another one. Lucas did a madness, for Spurs against Ajax in that semi-final. Poch has some Oli level luck in that semi. More returning to Messi. I'm still Oli out, but these men on second, no matter what. Clearly, it's true. It's true. The fact of the matter is, Ed Woodward is the guy with the final say, and he doesn't want to have another manager sacked under his regime, innit? And I don't even know if he's leaving at the end of the year because they said end of the season now, not end of the year. So it's looking even peak right now. But it is where it is. This is where we are at the minute. Yep, that's why I'm no longer a United fan until there's drastic change at this rotten club. Crazy, crazy, crazy times at the club. United are not moving the ball at all. Varane is down. What's happened here? Is he injured again? Paratici laughing at Woodward right now, for real. Yeah, it's true. Couldn't get his target in the summer, but he finally got him now. Don't know what Spurs have done to convince him, but It is what it is. Signed, sealed, delivered. It's done. Is Varane coming off? Is what I need to see. He's walking off, so he looks like he'll be able to come back on. No, Victor looking peak. Is he coming off? No, it looks like he's still on. Yeah, it looks like he's just gonna, yeah. Oh no, he is coming off. So we're going back 4 now. Greenwood is coming on. And it looks like he's, so we're gonna have our Bailly and Maguire at centre half, and we're going back to our back 4. We're going 4-2-3-1 again. Rashford off the left. It's going to be interesting. Well, yeah, Greenwood's going to have to go on the right because Ronaldo's going to stay up top. Interesting. And it's already flopped. It's mad. As soon as you lose a couple of centre halves to injury, all of a sudden your 3-5-2 or 5-3-2 is done. Like, and then we're going to be more open, more exposed, and we could lose this game by more. As you said, Atalanta might run up 3 now. No more for protection for the fridge hype. Yeah, this is mad. And it's a big blow, you know, Varane coming off with injury. Always risk of this though, you know, coming to a new league, a little bit more physical than it is in Spain. You have to run more than you do in Spain. We're not dominating the ball as well, you know, like how he would have been accustomed to over the last 10 years at Real Madrid. Like, he's been here for what, 4 months, 3-4 months. It's crazy. And we've already seen this is two looking like 2 muscular injuries now. Obviously, the first one wasn't his fault. It was on international duty, so yes, you can understand. But I think just the rigorous nature of the Premier League would have added to that, and then having to go and play your international, giving the ball away. Wan-Bissaka gave the ball away there. Zapata couldn't make a chance out of it, out for a corner. But the thing about it is, guys, I'm telling you, look, like we've made the wrong choice by not getting rid of Oli after the Liverpool game, because now the one target that we had is gone. But I don't think he survives after the international break. That's a perfect opportunity to get rid of him, especially if we lose this game, because it puts us in a very bad position for the Champions League to qualify from the group. Big pressure in these last 2 games. But let's see what we can do. Wan-Bissaka on the ball. This double pivot is going to end us, because we all know that a Pogba, McTominay double pivot don't work. Giving the ball away again. See what I says? We're done out here. Yeah, man. It looks like it. 1000%. I think he's in until the end of the season. At least that's what I think it is. People who make decisions upstairs. For us are just bankers. Yeah. No football IQ in the slightest, no ambition. Such a sad state of affairs at the moment. It's true. You don't know what's going to happen next. But something's going to have to give. That's all. I think that the way we're being tactically set up is going to ruin the team, essentially. Sometimes it's not about the players because sometimes the players that you trust are not always the best options. This is why you have a squad. It's competitive. You're supposed to give people opportunities if the people that you have in that first position aren't performing to the way that you need. As I said, he should have went to he should have made 5 changes against Spurs, and we would have seen something. He probably would have lost if we went to 5 changes, and then maybe a lot of you would have got what you wanted. Ollie should have listened to me. I would have picked five different players, no rhythm. Spurs would have come there, pammed us, and he'd be probably gone by now. But here's what it is. Man, let's see why it says next goal wins, bro. Maybe you're right, though. I feel like if Atalanta score, they win. If we score, it swings the momentum right back into our favor. So, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. 3 minutes before half time. Atalanta still lead. Ilicic goal. I can see Zapata do well. Look, Bailly's going to be onto Zapata anyway. I think he's got the pace to recover, so he's gonna protect Maguire. But then it's the runners off the ball which is going to be interesting when you've got Ilicic and Pasalic as well. But it's mad. We don't have no urgency, and it's just like, yeah, it's just not going. It's not going well at all. And De Gea looks like he's a bit shaken from that mistake as well. Just kicked the ball out into touch. Like it's just not going well for United right now. And I just feel like with all those leaks that came out last week where players don't have confidence in the coaching staff and whatnot and the setup, you can't help but think at times it comes out onto the pitch. You can't help but think it sometimes. Some players are just not going to be, happy to be doing what they need to do. Like, I don't know what Ollie's doing on the touchline. I don't know what these hand gestures mean. Like, we don't even have the ball. So why are you moving your hands like people need to make runs? We don't even have the ball. Cavani's warming up. And the thing about it is that he'll come on. He would have been a plan B to come on when we had the 5 at the back. But what do you do with this formation now? Bailly with a good tackle there. This is why I like Bailly, man. He does some madness. There's Bruno with the ball out to Shaw. They're horrible. I think everybody's is trying to go along to Palace, man. They're balling out right now. So I don't know what's gonna happen. Yeah, I already know, bro. This is the way people feel, man. Their club is not the great club that it used to be. Ooh, come on, Mr. Inevitable, Cristiano Ronaldo with the equalizer. Come on, back in the game, 1-1. We needed that. We needed that goal. We needed that goal. I'm telling you, I told you Ronaldo will score today. Mr. Inevitable. Just finishes it, dispatches it perfectly. Him and Bruno with that connection again. Nice little touch back into Ronaldo from Bruno. Mr. Inevitable saving Ollie again. But we'll take that. Poor first half from United. but he's saving them again. And this is what we were saying. We were so reliant. We were so reliant on Ronaldo right this moment in time. He's involved in everything that we've got good going forward. And this is not, I mean, you could argue that's why we bought him, but I don't want him to be the only guy that we're reliant on. He's 37 in February. So we don't need that. Man said I'm already at loan at West Ham. Moyes at the wheel. See you. Fam, he scored again. 4-4 in the Champions League. Crazy work rate. Still going. Longevity in the Champions League. He's inevitable. He is. Oh, he missed his sitter too, yeah? Jeez. Typical. Another moment of brilliance to save the dog shite. First half, yeah, man. First half has not been great at all. Obviously, injury to Varane doesn't help it as well. But we've not been keeping the ball at all. We've had one moment. Oh, he missed the pen. Jeez. But yeah, we've not played well this half, and we've got to go against the run of play out of nothing. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's going to happen, but it makes for an interesting game in the second half. We still got just under 2 minutes to go of added time. What was your prediction again, bro? You said, what did you say? Let me just have a look at it. You said 2-1 to Atalanta. Yeah, full time. Yeah. It's still on. Your prediction is still on. And that's half time. That is half time. 1-1. Atalanta 1, United 1. Goals from Ilicic in the 12th minute. And right on the stroke of half time, Cristiano Ronaldo with the equalizer for United. Boy, it's mad. We're back in the game, but we haven't played well at all. Injury to Varane doesn't help as well. And it is what it is. I mean, we got a second half to come, but we're going to talk about this first half in a little bit more detail right now. But yeah, United need to do serious work if they want this formation to work. I mean, I don't know. I don't think that. I think that the back three's not going to be in for a while with Varane injured or looking like injured for a little bit, and Lindelof is back injured. Somebody's going to be forced into action. I wonder what's going to happen though. They see a pass and execute it late, then it leads to the attack dying out. Yeah, it's true. We I don't know. I feel like we're just very reliant on this quick transitional play, which isn't good enough. Like at the end of the day, with all the kind of players we have that can work with the ball, we shouldn't be playing football like that. But this is what it is. This week, so Friday, we are doing the Knicks versus the Bucks. So that's going to be a good game. Defending champions, the Bucks will be at home against the Knicks. Knicks have had a good start to the season, but there's that. I need to check what's happening with Saturday, because it looks like I'll do Saturday as well. I'll do Saturday as well. I just need to just check the schedule real quick, just so that I know which game I'm going to pick, because Saturday should be good as well. So I'm going to try and pick something for Saturday. Let's have a look at the schedule. Saturday. So it's either the Rockets versus the Nuggets or the Jazz versus the Heat. Let me just have a look. Let me have a look. The Sixers versus the Bulls. That could be a good game, to be honest with you. That could be a good game. Yeah, I think I might do the Sixers versus the Bulls. In my opinion, I feel like that's probably the best game to do. I think it's the best game to do, in my opinion. And then on Sunday, we're doing the Nets versus the Raptors. So yeah, all of those games should be coming on. I need to schedule up the Saturday game, but the Friday game's already been scheduled up, and Sunday I'll do tomorrow or the next day. But yeah, across this weekend there should be some basketball, and I'm going to try and do them across the weekends now because I can't really get time to do it during the week. But there might even be a Christmas Day one as well. So after you lot are finished dealing with family and all of that, can come jump on. We'll do a Christmas Day basketball watch along and all of that. So it should be cool. But yeah, NBA, because obviously right now United ain't doing nothing. So we got to do basketball, man. No tactics, or style of play. That's what you get. He slapped 5 people at the back plus 2 CMs, forced the defender. It expects it to magically work. Yep. Nah, I'm not surprised. We're not surprised at all. Only mindset for tactics, just put out my best players and hope we're better than the opposition. This is the truth, though. But they've now given him pretty much 11 players that all he wants to use, and we still don't look like a team. We look like a team of individuals, not a team as a collective. So this is what you're going to have. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, Knicks Bucks. Yeah, that's going to be a good game on Friday night. So that one for sure, definitely doing that. That's going to be a sick game. Christmas special, yes, that's happening. I mean, I think the Lakers play the Nets at Christmas. So if that's the case, I'm definitely doing that game. Like, I'm sure the Christmas schedule came out like a month ago or something like that. And like, I have a feeling that the Lakers are playing the Nets. And everybody was talking before the season started that how they're going to be the two teams going for the championship. If they're playing, I'm making sure that game is scheduled in because that's going to be a good game for sure. Yeah, Sixers Bulls. I think that's the game I'm going for on Saturday night. So it's going to be Saturday into Sunday, I believe it is. I think so. So in terms of UK time. So everybody else who's about, you'll be able to see that game on Saturday night. But yeah, for me, it's going to be Saturday midnight into the morning. So yeah, Sixers Bulls is going to be the next game, the game after the Bucks versus the Nets. So we'll see where it is. He thinks it's top trumps. Bulls are Celtics. Yeah, it was. I saw it. It was pretty fire. Apparently, we lost the game, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Lakers versus Nets. Yes, I think it is. I'm just gonna double check. Let me just double check this right now. I know we're supposed to be doing United and all of this, but let me have a look. I'm sure that if it's not Christmas Day, it's the day afterwards. The day afterwards. Yes, it's Boxing Day, so it's 1 a.m. on the 26th in terms of UK time. So yeah, Lakers versus Nets. That's happening. So that one I can get that scheduled in as soon as I can because that's gonna be a serious game. That's gonna be a very serious game. There may be a few across that period of time, but yeah, Lakers Nets for some of you it's gonna be on Christmas Day, like in the evening. For me, it'll be the next one still. It'll be the next one still. But yeah, that's gonna be good. But yeah, first our thoughts, guys. United's they've not been at it, man. They've not been at it. But this connection of Bruno and Ronaldo seems to be working. And Ronaldo scores again, 4-4 in the Champions League. Inevitable, man. I don't know what United are doing right now to be able to keep pulling this out of the bag. And it's such a weird situation right now because I feel like the players don't like what the manager is doing in terms of tactics that's being employed on the pitch. But at the same time, I've said this before, I don't feel like they're playing for him. I feel like they're playing for their reputations at the end of the day because, you know, you don't want to be known as the players that are untrustworthy and are throwing managers under the bus. Like, it's crazy to see what's going on the pitch, because it's like they're fighting within themselves to be like, we could down tools and lose these games, and then the guy's gone, but we might put ourselves in a lot worse position for the next manager to come in. And even still, if the next manager comes in, he might not even like me and might not even use me. So you don't know what's going to happen there. Remember, people said Bruno and Ronaldo wouldn't work because of the national team, bruv. We don't need to listen to these people, man. People like to talk a lot of nonsense. At the end of the day, like, as much as like I feel like Bruno could be a little bit simpler in terms of his play instead of doing the hero ball thing all the time, when he does do it, he pulls it off. And I think the reason why he does it is because he has this kind of, he's more of a volume type of player. So he's like, law of averages says if you do something a lot, you have a higher success rate. So maybe for him, he's feeling like, if I keep feeding these balls up towards the front two or front three or whoever's playing up front, like, more often than not, I'm going to find them and then we're going to score more goals. That's the way he thinks and that's the way he plays. And sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. And it is what it is. Yeah, they have too much pride, bro. They don't want to be known for being. Yeah, it's the truth, man. I like, if you're a professional athlete, you're not going to be wanting to struggle. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not going to want to show that you're not dedicated to what you're doing. At the end of the day, you get paid to play football, so you got to try and do your best. Now, you still have to do it regardless of if you like the manager or not, because that's not your decision to make. The people in the boards and whatnot will make the decision for you, and then you have a new manager. But like, yeah, you don't want to be known as the players that deliberately downed your tools, so then you're now throwing players on the bus. Do you know what I mean? With the players they have, they will ball regardless who's on the touchline. It's the truth. Like, isn't it ever pretty though, because of no structure or organization. That's why our moments are brilliant at FC. Yeah, man. Like that was a good passage of play. There was a little moment of brilliance right there from Bruno. That little back heel into Ronaldo's path for him to score the goal. It's what made that goal, to be honest with you. Because to be honest with you, if that didn't happen, we would have went into that half 1-0 down. At the end of that half 1-0 down, and then you're thinking to yourself, oh, we got to come back to try and win this game, because we do need to win this game at the end of the day to put us in a bit more breathing space going into these last two games. Because our next game is against Villarreal away, and you already know, man, Yellow Submarine, their crowd is going to be up. We don't really have the best records against Villarreal at their ground. We haven't won a game there yet, so there's always going to be that big. There's going to be that big kind of question mark over the side. And also the fact that they still have got Emery, who's going to be tactically set up to try and do what we need to do. Do you know what I'm saying? Spuds are that club that the players just down tools at the drop of a dime. Yeah, man. I mean, they did to a certain extent under Mourinho, and I feel like that was their best ever manager that's the best ever manager to come to their club. So like, imagine now somebody with that kind of caliber and his CV that he has, for him to go there now. It's mad. It's mad. I don't know. Then you sack him because players aren't really messing with him like that. Nah, you can't do that, man. It's the players that need to go. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't even know. I don't think he's going to be there long term. The way people are talking about and hyping it up right now, he's not going to be there long enough to be able to implement something like that. And anyway, we already know how it works in the Prem. It's whoever spends the most money is who wins at the end of the day. So if Spurs are not going to be able to outspend a Manchester City or a Chelsea or even United to a certain extent, so you're relying on Conte to get an extra 20-25% out of all of these players, some of which he won't even want to work with because they don't fit into what he's trying to do. And the fact that Spurs don't shop in the same market in the transfer window as United or City or Chelsea, they're going to be shopping in the market like a little bit lower. And to be honest with you, the targets they're going to be trying to hit are, players at smaller type of clubs that you have a bit more financial power over, and so you can buy their players, and young and emerging talents across Europe, for example, because you can just pick them up for a decent amount of prices. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens, to be honest, with Spurs. But I'm not one to panic. Like, people are saying they're going to make top 4 this season just because Conte is there. I don't think that's necessarily the truth. Of course, his track record of taking clubs from, let's say, Juventus was 7th. He made them 3 times champions. Inter hadn't won a title since 2009, I think it was, and they won their first Serie A title then. And then obviously the Chelsea situation took them in 10th, and then boom, like, got them champions and all that. Like, I don't think it's going to be that easy with Spurs. They're in a different kind of scenario. They don't have, the history of a Juventus, who were already winning titles and had a lot of the best players. They don't have the backing at Chelsea, where you have a billionaire who can just bankroll whatever it is that you want, and whatever else you want to build. The person can just come and put the money down for you, so that you can do what you want to do with the team. And then obviously with the Inter situation, they were able to take advantage of the marketplace, and and bring in certain players cheap, players that will be able to fit directly into a system. And then boom, and obviously they had some additions of quality with Lukaku, Hakimi, and all of that. So it just kind of helped the cause, and then they was able to win that Serie A title because Conte was able to coach very well out of them. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think it's going to be the same at Spurs. I think he's going to struggle. I think there'll be a bounce, and then they'll struggle. I think it will just tail off, and Spurs won't be able to compete in terms of transfers. So they're not going to be able to spend that money, and so they're going to try and push for top 4. But that's as far as it goes for me. I don't think they're going to be winning Premier Leagues and all of that stuff. So I don't know why people are panicking too much. Obviously, I think they're just panicking because Ollie's still in the job, and we can't get Conte, for example. Do you know what I'm saying? So let's see what we're saying. Nabry's back heel was filthy, by the way. The game is the day before my B-day. Don't remind me. Villarreal still give me PTSD. Yeah, I don't even know what that game's in 2 weeks' time anyway. So I don't know if I'm going to do Watchalong for it. I don't even know if we have to win this game, otherwise we're in danger of going out, and I don't want that. Can't wait till Christmas time, man. The only thing I'm not looking forward to is the weather changing even more than it is right now. It's getting colder outside. I've come to the conclusion we're stuck with Ollie, so we might as well support no matter what, which is the truth. That's what we have to do. Yeah, I've seen this already. I've seen news of this already. I feel like if fans want to do it, it's cool, but I don't know how much that's going to really achieve anything. I don't know if that's going to be the solution to get the Glazers out, man. You lot need to holler at some rich billionaire owners from somewhere. I don't know, boy, because it looks like all the Middle East billionaires are taken up right now. We might have to go out to the Far East. Some Chinese or Indian owners may have to come in and buy the club up, boy, because they got to part with $5 billion, and they got to also deal with that 300 million debt as well. So it's sticky right now. It looks like Glazers are here to stay because of that. But second half is about to come underway. Zapata to kick us off. Top fairs are far too strong. They're a big reason we're in the mud right now, for being real. Second half is kicked off. They'll be singing Ollie at the wheel, and we're down 4 at half time again on Saturday. Who's that? Let's just come on. Let me see. Let's just come on for Atalanta. They're moving into midfield with Freuler. Koopman is getting pushed up. So many people that can take. Overproof, trust me. It's just the Glazers not letting it happen. That's interesting, you know. That is interesting. Did you Misty? I don't know how to pronounce his name. I butchered it, but he's a centre half that's coming into play. All right. Well, let's see. Can United get the win? Ooh. Offside. Zapata offside. Oh, his name is Jim City. Okay. Fam. It's a lot more complicated. A lot more complicated. Baye's walking away a little bit gingerly. That's not what you want to see right now. We're already short on centre halves, bruv. Can't have him out there, bruv. Otherwise, McTominay at centre back, bruv. Bruno's shirt got pulled there. Ref saying play on. Ronaldo. Bruno. Oh. Blocked. Bruv, this game is mad scrappy, man. What is going on? Oof. Offside. Offside. Greenwood. Man hit the post. It's offside. Just standing in offside position. He just ran just offside and hits the post. Bro, what was Bailly doing there? Goal kick. Bailly's a joke, man, bro. Fonzie with the B-Day assist. Come on. Leroy. Leroy's really good. Yeah. Yeah, Mason's doing a bit. He's I think those outs are in runs, man. That's what I think it is. They don't know whether to stick or twist with him. Because he would just come off the right and just come straight into the central areas with or without the ball. Makes it difficult for him for them to mark him. But one of those centre halves should just come across. That's what it's supposed to be. McTominay getting a booking for hitting Myler in the face. McTominay with the booking. Fingers. Let me see what this is about. Yeah, that's kind of harsh, man. Because it's not like he elbowed him in the face. It's just kind of a handoff. That's kind of harsh from the ref, but he's got to take that booking now. Goal kick. Atalanta are pushing up on us. Oh, it's not goal kick, sorry, throw in. Atalanta are pushing up on us, trying to press a bit higher, trying to force the mistake. And we're not really utilizing the out ball too much. You know, you've got Rashford there with the pace. Obviously, Greenwood now can be used as another out ball. He can travel with the ball a bit, but yeah. Oof. Tangle with Koopman as Pogba. Kind of elbows him in the back of the head on the way down, but nothing much out of it. Still 1-0. 53 minutes gone. Atalanta's just moving the ball around. Yeah, that was a clumsy challenge. I don't understand what he was doing there. That's how it is in Europe, though. The refs don't let nothing go. Literally, every little thing is a foul or stoppage or something. Yo, McTominay is doing a madness right now. McTominay's doing a madness right now. I don't understand what this is, man. Like, just been booked and you're steaming into a tackle. It's mad. McTominay nuts, be careful. Oof. Offside. Bro, this could, bruv. It's mad. Let's just see if he was off. Oh, it's close. The line is so close. I don't know if they're going to check that VAR, though. Yeah, it's gone VAR. It looks onside to me. I thought it was onside. It looked like Maguire was playing him on. It looked like Maguire was playing him on, in my opinion. Still waiting on a decision. We're still waiting on this decision. It's taking too long. And we can't even see what's going on. At least in the Prem, we get the lines and all of that on the pitch. They're not even showing us. I think it's a goal, in my opinion. It looked like Maguire was... Check over, no goal, offside. Wait, no, oh, it's a goal. No, oh my days, bro. Which I knew it was, but damn. Because when you look at the replay, you're loving it right now because your team is winning. My eyes don't lie. Oh nah. The replay showed it was Maguire who was playing him on. It looked like Maguire playing him on. But it's all come crumbling down now. And it's like Conte, manager today for Spurs. Now we're losing in Italy, Bergamo against Atalanta. We're finished right now. Yeah, it took so long. It took so long. It was onside from what I saw from the first replay, and I think it was Maguire that played him onside, and I just can't believe that that's what's happened. Boy, and that's no foul from Baye. They play on, and it's about, can United get back into this game? I don't think they can. They need to get control of this game, and I don't know if it's going to happen. I don't know what's going to... Boy. I don't think United are going to come back into this game. Well, they might, but it's looking peak right now. So after that, first glance, another for Lewandowski. 4-1. 4-1 to Bayern. Let me see what the scores are saying around the Champions League. Juve beating St. Petersburg 2-1. Wolfsburg beat Salzburg 2-1. 0-0 between Kiev and Barcelona. Bayern Munich beating Benfica 4-1. Villarreal are beating Young Boys right now. And Lille are beating Sevilla away. Let me see what these groups are saying, because right now, another Europa League thing. It's looking mad right now. Yeah, you told me about Nagelsmann. I know Nagelsmann's a good coach, man. Young, but he knows what he's doing. And he's got such a good system in terms of buying around him, the club in itself, the way they run, the players he's got at his disposal. You can see big things happening for them, to be honest with you, in the Champions League. They're definitely one of the favourites to try and retain their title, isn't it? They won it last season, didn't they? I believe. Did they? No, Chelsea. Sorry, I'm thinking about the year before. Yeah, they have an opportunity to win it again. So you can see Zapata's come into this game a lot more. Now we've gone back to a back two. You know, he's full of running. He's just a hassle. Like, and the two centre halves are struggling to contain him right now. He's because he's pulling Eric Bailly all out of the way. This is one man on his own up front. Ronaldo on the ball now. He loses out. Pogba now. Or Wan-Bissaka, sorry. Now Pogba. Luke Shaw. Cross. Nugman was 11 when Ollie scored that iconic goal. Says it all for me. This is not a good situation right now. I need to see the state of the group right now. They need to be showing this to us, man. Need to see what the group is saying right now. Let's see what it's saying right now. Right now, we're in third place in the group. We're in third place in the group right now with 6 points. Atalanta moved level on points with Villarreal on 7 at the moment, as it stands. We're heading into the Europa League. We got 2 games left to try and save it, but tough game against Villarreal. The young boys to finish it, but Atalanta will be playing young boys next, so could secure themselves in the next round. I don't know. But United can't go on like this at the end of the day. You can't. The thing about it is that 3 at the back, it went as soon as it went, we conceded. I mean, we even conceded with it. But yeah, the manner in which we're conceding goals is alarming right now. It's like they don't do any defensive work. Very safe in midfield. I wonder what Oli Innes are gonna like, because they really can't defend like none of these performances. Like, you didn't really hear a lot of them when we lost to Liverpool. It's like they lost their voice, and they've been celebrating the fact that Conte didn't come into United. He's gone to Spurs, but it's like when you've got a manager of that caliber and the squad of players that we have, you can't give an inexperienced driver the keys to a Ferrari. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, or somebody with no license with the keys to a Ferrari, bro. That guy will crash it. Like, this is what Ollie's doing with his team right now. He's crashing the car, bro. It's mad. Yeah, 100% already. Miles Nagelsmann is clear of him as a coach. Very, very clear of him as a coach. United losing 2-1. Zapata with the second goal, Ilicic with the first, Ronaldo with the equaliser before the stroke of half time. United have not looked good all game. We've not really put 2 or 3 passes together that's been well. You know, our attacks have not even been sustained. I don't even understand what's going on, really. It's like we've lost the plot, and now Ollie doesn't know what to do. He doesn't know what to change. He doesn't know what he needs to do to try and win this game. He's hoping one of the guys on the pitch, Rashford, Bruno, Greenwood, Ronaldo, can save the game for him. I don't think it's going to happen. Muller, the legend. On, let's go. Let's get it. Oh, he's come on. Pogba coming off. Who's coming on in midfield? Matic. Which I don't understand because and Cavani coming on. This is mad right now. Like Cavani coming on for Rashford. I hope it's not injury for Rashford. That doesn't make any sense. As you said right here, there goes more creativity. The masterman back at it. It's mad. Pogba comes off the pitch, but you keep McTominay on and you put Matic next to him. What's that going to do for our creativeness? Deflection. Corner. Wasn't going in, it was going wide, but deflection takes it for a corner right now. Goal kick. Hopefully Scott gets a red so Ollie can use that as an excuse. Come on, man. We don't need that. We don't need this right now. We do not. Miro coming on for Ilicic. One of the goal scorers tonight. United have been awful. United have been awful today. And I feel like, how can you not take off Scott McTominay, who has a yellow card, and they will set traps to try and get him sent off in this game. And you keep him on the pitch, take off Pogba and bring on Matic. The depression settings is about to settle in, man. I can't even do this. I can't even do this. It's gonna be what do you call it? Basketball settings on the channel, boy. It's for the rest of this season because yeah, it's not looking good right now. Imagine Ronaldo in the Europa League. Can you imagine? The club is doing it to themselves. I don't know how you tell like me. I haven't. Before I started doing YouTube, I already said Ollie wasn't the right man. He took the club as far as he could take it, but he's not going to take us to that next level, win us Premier Leagues and Champions Leagues and stuff like that. So I've already seen it, but at the end of the day, like I've come to peace with it, because at the end of the day, I can't do anything. Like the only person that makes this vital decision is Ed Woodward, and if he says that Ollie's not going nowhere. So it is what it is. Yeah, it's definitely not. It's not my club. It's not my club. Used to be something. I've been lucky enough to watch my club win, like to the point where you know your team is good. You know whatever game that they're gonna play next on the weekend, in the midweek in the Champions League, we're winning that game. Like it was always the big games where you were like, "Oh, I'm not too sure. It's a big game. We're away from home. Let's see what's gonna happen." But you know, it is what it is. 72 minutes gone. United still 2-1 down. Don't know how they're going to get back into this game if they can salvage a draw. Luisito on. Yes, Luis Muriel, Colombian striker. Very dangerous, I know. Dangerous striker. Basketball settings from now on for sure. Come on, man. I'm going to start doing more games, because if this is what we have to put up with, boy, I can't do it. I can't do it for much longer. Yeah. Premier League and Champions League doubles. Winning the Premier League 3 times in a row. I've seen us win League Cups. I've seen us win Club World Cups. Like the treble. I've seen that. Like seen us win the FA Cup. Like it's crazy how the standards have slipped. But we've got such an amazing squad of players right now. And we've given the keys to this Ferrari, yeah, to a guy with no license, bro. It doesn't make no sense. Doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Bruno giving the ball away. This ball by you now. Cavani on the ball now. Out wide to Luke Shaw, but he still doesn't want to go outside of his man. That's why I hate it so much. You've got to drive. You've got to make a move at least. Give somebody an opening. Cross. Ronaldo. Wan-Bissaka. Oh, just hits Ronaldo, man. Just gets in the way. Sorry, that was Greenwood that the ball hit. Sorry. Man's just getting mad frantic right now. Oh no, what's happening? Moving on now. Fam, this is mad tense right now. This is tense. This is tense because obviously I don't know what's gonna happen because obviously this is inexcusable. Like at the end of the day, if you're playing in a Champions League game, even if it's away from home, and your position in the group right now is dependent on the games you win in the games you have left, you have to go and win, and you have to set the team up to go out there and win. He went out there to try and do the whole protecting the back four, defensive stability type of thing. That's backfired because of the injury to Varane. So you go to plan B. And this plan B is the same thing that we were getting battered in Leicester, Liverpool, the games against Villa we lost, the game against Everton we drew. Like, you know, we're struggling right now. And this team, we always people knew that this was going to be a difficult game. Obviously, I predicted us to win this game. But in all honesty, like, I knew this was going to be a difficult game for United. But as a fan, as a supporter, you're going to try and predict your team to win the game. Like, to be honest with you, I don't even predict losses like that because you want your team to win. But in the reality of it, like, this team isn't good right now, not because of the players' personnel in particular, but it's more about the collective and the team and everything like that. So, you know, it is what it is. It's another good block by Bailly, but that ball was about to go into Zapata's feet. He would have finished. Yeah, that Villa loss was bad. That was a bad defeat. Bad defeat. Yeah, Bailly saving lives right now. Over the bar again from Zapata. He's been a proper handful for our defenders today. It's crazy. It's crazy. I don't know what's going to happen, man. United don't look anywhere near trying to score a goal. Like, and the thing about it is that he's being outclassed tactically by Gasperini all years because we're not able to move the ball out because they're positioned so well on the pitch. They're pressing us whenever we have the ball, so we're struggling to get out at points. And this, you know, we've literally got no pace up front really now. Maguire is stepping out and trying to do the leader thing, but it's like, that's not your game, my bro. You're not like a Ramos or someone that can do that. You're not agile enough. You know, you're not quick enough. My dad used to call them Titanic defenders, bro. They just can barely turn, bro. Like, that's what Harry Maguire is right now. A player who can barely turn, like, struggles. There's a header out. There's Muriel now. 1v1. Zapata's there. There's Muriel again. Shoot. And De Gea saves comfortably. This is so disappointing right now. 10 minutes to go now. Plus added time. Bro, this is depressing to watch. Like, I can't believe this team is playing like this. And the thing about it is that Ed Woodward is the reason why Ollie is still in charge right now. He doesn't want his ego to take a hit because this will be the fourth manager under his regime to get sacked. He don't want that. He's leaving at the end of the year, so you say to yourself, oh, why does it matter? But you got to think of it as a man, yeah? Imagine on your CV it said you failed 4 times. You fired 4 man when you were supposed to be the CEO. So that means you're not even the best. You're not the best decision maker for whatever business you're going to be heading into, for example, after this. So he's definitely not trying to see Ollie sacked. He'll probably wait until he's left. And then he'll get Ollie sacked. I don't know what's going to happen, man. Proper depressing, though. The fridge turns at 90 degrees angles. I'm telling you, like, he can't turn his body. Like, he has to move the whole body. He can't just like turn himself. Like, and he keeps stepping out, and it's because he keeps stepping out is what is now attracting more space in behind. Like, it's crazy. The most defensive, the most expensive defender in history. My ass, yeah. Lewandowski with the hat trick. They are slapping Benfica right now. Let's see what the score is, though, real quick. Let's see what the score is right now. It's 4-2 to Bayern Munich. Villarreal still beating Young Boys. Juventus still slapping Zenit. Barcelona getting a winning against Kiev. Lille still beating Sevilla. Think their goalkeeper. Look at what United are doing right now. Literally throwing Hail Marys into the box, hoping Ronaldo can save us. But you wouldn't have that problem if you set the team up right. Oh my days. Hey, Donny and Sancho are coming on. Hey, nah. This how you know Ollie's finished. Ollie is finished, yeah, because there's no way, yeah, that he's bringing these two players on right now. There is no way. Ollie is finished right now. I'm seeing Donny and Sancho, yeah, on the touchline right now, about to come on into this game. You didn't trust these players at all this season specifically. And now he's bringing them on. Nah, you're taking the piss. Try to save me. No. That is crazy. Man said, I'm losing the game, yeah. Fam, you man, come on. That is craziness. Nah. This is mad. He's taking the piss, bro. There's no way that he's doing this right now. And people can't tell me that he's got the best interest of the club at heart. He doesn't. He's literally saved his job by the skin of his teeth, yeah, by making that selection he did against Spurs on Sunday. And then now, yeah, you're losing the game. Instead of you to, because the thing about it is, yeah, we've got 5 subs in the Champions League. This is what people forget. We have 5 subs, so you can actually make changes a lot. And with 6 minutes to go in this game, oof, 6 minutes to go in this game, and now you want to bring on the Van der Beek and Sancho. It's so bad. It's so bad. Taking the piss, man. He's taking the piss. Honestly. We've only had one corner the whole game. It shows you how little we've attacked. So McTominay coming off for Sancho. Now you're expecting him to come on and do up. And then Bruno coming off for Fernandes. Sorry, Bruno coming off for Van der Beek. So who's going where? Are we doing a 4-4-2 or something? Because Zapata has played well. Man of the match for me today. He's occupied Bailly and Maguire. Like, look at some tackle from Bailly, bro. He's so jokes, bro. What the hell was that? Oh, mate. No. This is mad. I can't believe this. This is mad. Just under 3 minutes to go. Plus added time. Don't think there's gonna be much. Probably like 3 minutes. United on the attack now. There's Luke Shaw. No acceleration, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. He don't want to be a footballer anymore. He's happy. He's made money. There's no determination to do anything, bro. This is mad, bro. Fam. Such a smelly performance from United, you know. Smelly. Bruv. It's so mad how a team with this amount of talent. That is a foul, though, from Luke Shaw. A team with this amount of talent. Play like this. And that man is still in charge. It's criminal, you know. This is criminal, fam. They said that if this was back in the day, yeah, Solskjaer would be charged for war crimes, bro. This is mad, bro. It's like a travesty right now, bro. United with the free kick right now. It's under a minute left. Plus added time. What's going to happen? I have no idea. I have no idea what's happening. 5 minutes of added time for United to try and save this result. Free kick, no good. Atalanta want to break. Muriel, he's going to get there ahead of Shaw, but not ahead of Wan-Bissaka. Or Shaw with the recovery pace. Touches it back. Shocking performance, bro. Oh, ref, you got in the way of that. Should really be bringing that back, to be fair. Ronaldo. Oh! Hey, nah, Ronaldo saving him, you know. Oh, nah. Ronaldo saving it, you know. At the end. Nah, this is mad. His job is safe, you know. Again. Ronaldo has saved this guy. 5 goals in the Champions League, you know. Oh my days. It's such a goal, though. Half volley. No, on the volley, even. Oh my days, bro. Nah. This is mad. People said that Ronaldo was finished, though. He's still performing, you know. Now imagine us with a competent manager and him at the front of the pitch. Bruv, we'd be smashing everybody, bruv. This is what's mad about it. But he saved us. I don't know what they're not doing no VAR check. I think that's it, man. Oh no, they are doing a VAR. They are doing a VAR check. I don't know what for though. They're doing a VAR check. I don't know what for. Check over. Yeah, I think the goal stands. Yeah, the goal stands. Yeah, I don't know what it was for. I didn't know what they see, but mate, we definitely don't deserve this result though. We don't. Off the way we performed, 2 little moments from Ronaldo to salvage yourself a draw, bro. Nah, definitely don't deserve it. Yeah, Ronaldo. Nah, I don't think he's Ollie in. I just feel like it's the club thing, isn't it? Like it's the club I come back to. I want us to keep going, this, that, and the other. Nah, that's crazy. We're really gonna shithouse our way into the next round of this competition, isn't it? That's the way it looks. Piss take FC, fam. I don't blame you, man. Sometimes it's not worth you putting yourself through this stress. But that's crazy that he just scored that goal now. That is so crazy, man. Nah, it's crazy, man. This is crazy right now. Fam, I can't believe it. United about to sneak away from Bergamo, from Atalanta's home ground, bro. Nah, they're about to sneak away with this, Nah. This is crazy. Fam, that man singing Viva Ronaldo. He's papering over the cracks, man. He's coming in here and he's the one scoring all the goals. But we only 2 seasons ago, Rashford, Martial, and Greenwood were top scorers in Europe for forwards. 60 goals or something mad between them. Now look at us. We're struggling to create chances, and Ronaldo's just getting these little goals, these little wonder goals that he's doing. How have we gone backwards, bro? Don't make no sense. Club is a legit joke. 7-0 Man City this weekend. Fam. Yes, his time's up. His time's up, man. It's got to be it. He gets the foul. Maguire's getting away with it. Got away with it. Really got away with it here. This is why it's time won't ever be up. It's crazy how he's getting away with this. There's no way he's supposed to be getting away with this, bro. This is mad. And that's it. Game over. Atalanta 2, Manchester United 2. Ollie's skin, the skin of his teeth. He's just sneaked out of this. Ronaldo with another wonder goal. Zapata, man of the match for me, was absolutely terrorizing both of our central defenders. Varane injured early on in the first half, had to go off. Ollie made a very strange substitution in the middle of that second half. Pogba off for Matic, no creativity in midfield. Cavani came on for Rashford. It was a bit strange as well. Ronaldo with a volley at the end to save Ollie's skin. Again. I don't know how he's doing this, but boy, that's it, man. Look, I gotta get out of here, man. We'll be back tomorrow. The UCL show, 10 o'clock. We run through all the Champions League games. Hopefully, have a couple of guests on there so we can chat all the Champions League games. But yeah, guys, make sure you're locked into Pros Only TV. We've got a lot of stuff coming over the week. Hopefully, you can get my laptop sorted out so I can give you some better visuals and everything like that. But yeah, thank you to everybody who's been in the comments, locked in with me for these last 2 hours. I'm going to catch you guys in a little bit. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, hit that notification bell. And yeah, we are out. Peace.